Gentlemen, it's been a while, but we are here. Best team in Madden. I don't know if we're going to do this weekly necessarily, but keep you guys up to date on teams and kind of the what's going on. What should you be doing? What shouldn't you be doing? Should you be worried about certain things? That's how we're going to be going into best team in Madden. Obviously, it's kind of a lineup update with answering questions that I've seen from people along the way and doing all that sort of stuff. So thank you guys. Nice to be back doing this part of it. Very excited. Having a lot of fun on the game. And thankfully, we were able to upgrade the team quite a bit this week. Some of that was due to our wins on Prize Picks, which were massive. Yesterday, we won over $1,000, which, well, paid for all of the packs and profit and some other stuff for the week. So that is very good. So shout out to you guys. There is a free a max discount for college football this weekend. We have a Dak Prescott max discount as well for opening kickoff as well. So make sure you guys are checking out Prize Picks. Use code CC, play $5, and you will get $50 in lineups that you can use and win even more money. Oh my god! Oh my god! And for the select few, if you want to get in on our premium dub club where I post every single play, not just replays, pinned comment for you there. Best team in Madden. Best team in Madden. It's expensive. It's been expensive to get here. I'm an 83 overall. I'm not saying that this is the best team in Madden. That's just the name of the series. Get it, got it, good. So the biggest thing that obviously happened this week was the crystal cards, right? Are they necessary? No, they're not necessary, right? If you are competing and trying to play at the highest level, they might be a little necessary. But for 99% of you guys, it's not a thing. They do boost your theme team. And I think truly, so like we see here above my head, it boosts all Falcons by essentially 1 speed and some other stats. It's going to be a year-round thing, right? I don't know how often we're going to get crystal cards, but getting some of that speed, and again, we'll just put Saquon as the year goes on. He'll just be running back 3 probably or something at that point, right? Surtain, Micah, all these cards, and I only have a 30 Falcons team. I don't even have a 50. I don't think that's necessary, but I do think running some form of a theme team is a good way to do stuff, okay? And there's a lot of cards that you can obviously use from that. We have the team builders now, right? You have team captains, which you can, have one maxed out one, or you can just use some other stuff. The season cards, the Jalen Hurts, right? T. Higgins, that sort of thing. It's actually pretty easy to get a bunch of cards, which will get a bunch of chemistries. So if we just look here, at my team, everyone who gets the plus is obviously getting something. Some of them are actual Falcons, some of them are not. Just on offense here, we've got some of the rookie premieres: Saquon, Marshawn, Jalen Hurts, Luther Burden, obviously not actual Falcons. Same thing with Antoine Winfield. The Ray Lewis card. Don't quick sell that Ray Lewis card. Xavier McKinney, the Micah Parsons, Surtain, and then we have Aqib Talib down there. So having any theme team up to 20 is you should be doing that. Whether it's your favorite team or a different team, I think it's really important to have something that you are building that way to get some of that extra speed. Not necessarily because you need it, but because everybody else is going to be having it as well. And you have to at least keep up with the Joneses, so to speak, at that level when building your team. And you don't need the best team. Do not need the best team to compete and to play and to have fun. I think at a minimum, you should have some form of a 20 team. Here, now we're going to talk about the rest of the cards. What I've liked, what I haven't liked. If you're looking to build the best team in Madden, it's time to avoid the packs and save some racks. Heading over to MMOEXP.com. Use my code CC. Save 6% off. Link in the description down below. For the time being, I'm also not going to go into abilities. Still a lot of testing there. I think that telling people to spend and do stuff on abilities without having the full knowledge is not smart. It's a bad way to go about things. There are obviously some budget cards out there, some of those golds as well. If you guys have those cards, that's great. They play so well. You do not need to be overspending on actual cards. And that's what you can really see out of my team here. Yes, maybe I have some a personal favorite player or someone I like or someone that goes on my theme team. But what you do not see is me overspending on random cards at all. Like, yes, we have the crystal stuff, and take that out of account. We don't have a lot of other stuff going on here. Oh, you have Lamar. Lamar's B&D. For quarterback, Baker Mayfield is fine. The Bo Nix can be fine. Again, quarterbacks are a dime a dozen. They're going to come, they're going to go. I do not suggest at this point in time overspending on a quarterback at all. It is not necessary. Find the best one that you like, go with that. Same thing with running back. I still think that Chase Brown is fantastic card. He is fantastic. I couldn't really tell you the difference between him, Bijan, and Saquon. Is he as good as them? Not quite. But he's still a very, very good card. Same thing with Xavier Worthy or Dante Thornton, stuff like that. You should be utilizing those cards to your advantage and still stacking coins. You see, you have 17 million coins, buy cards. I don't need to buy the cards. There's not a big enough separator out there for what I need to do. I don't need an 800,000 coin wide receiver. Don't. Just don't. And I don't think you do either, to be quite honest. Tight end is an interesting spot. None of them are like super, super good. Kyle Pitts, who I don't even have on the team here at this point. Hold them, sold them. That's when I was being cheap. Is good. You can obviously upgrade, but again, these guys aren't. No one is like standing out of the way for them. Get some speed out there. It's fine. I'm not focusing on run blocking on tight end, even though I do like to run. Some of it doesn't overly matter, in my opinion. And again, offensive line. Mostly, we're just kind of putting like some B&D cards out here. Like, that's for the most part of what we're doing. Again, outside of theme team, I did pull Rashawn Slater, and I was like, I'll just keep him. But I had an 82 overall or something there before. Fashanu from maybe pregame access, something like that. Again, not having a focus right here. I think your skill positions, you can go real cheap right now. And again, keep building that coin count. When it comes to defense, a couple things I have noticed. One, on your edge rushers, speed is always just going to be really good. Maybe you're running Texas stunts or some of those things. Focus on the speed right now. I've been beaten down by some real cheap cards. This Ed Oliver card has handed me my lunch multiple times. It's an 82 preseason standouts card. He has, right? Maybe you went with Deion Jones. Maybe you went with Quentin Johnston for your preseason standouts card. Again, I think if you have a theme team that Deion Jones is on, you go Deion Jones. If not, Quentin Johnston's probably the right call. Xavier Watts has still been absolutely fantastic. For budget at safeties, just find some of these guys with speed right now and just focus on that. Jeremy Chin, completely fine. Just throw Tariq Woolen up there if you really need to. Again, do the same thing. When it comes to cornerbacks, height seems to matter. Height really, really seems to matter. And we don't have a ton of those options out there just yet. So if you're not, and as soon as we do, obviously, that tall, fast corner is going to be really, really expensive. Probably out of a lot of people's price range. So since we're not having that, we don't need that. Just go get the fastest types of guys you can. Maybe you get this team captain, Aqib Talib, and you upgrade him. And once it gets all the way up there, he'll be like 85 speed. And he's 6'1". I think he's probably the team captain that should be on most people's teams at this point in time. Again, mine's a little boosted with the Falcons theme team, but you can kind of see why that matters. Man coverage, zone coverage ratings, right now, they do not seem to overly matter. They really do not. Don't look at those numbers. Don't focus on those numbers so much. If someone has man-beating routes, they're going to beat you in man coverage. That's just the truth. Everyone should have Troy Anderson on their team. I know he's 100,000 coins. Maybe you can get him B&D. Hopefully there. That would be good. When it comes to the actual Season 1 pass cards that you're upgrading, I know I have Urlacher as my highest right here. I think that T. Higgins from what I've seen, what I've read, and what I've heard, is a fantastic card, right? So if you are upgrading someone, I think T. Higgins is probably the best way to go. Marshawn Lynch, no. McKinney seems to be okay, but so many of the people I know did the rookie premieres have Xavier Watts here as well. When it comes to this stuff, that's the way to go. Jahad Campbell has been a fantastic rookie premier. Again, you probably can't get those stuff anymore. Winfield, I barely only had him here. Hard to really say if he's good or if he's not good. And I think he's good enough. It's the same reason Honey Badger is a very expensive LTD that came out, and he is, I don't even want to say, he's not my height. He's like 6 inches, 8 inches shorter than I am. Like, he's a lot. And we said height matters. But really take a look at that. Where we're going to go speed, height, abilities. Right now, the abilities section just isn't there. So as you're building your team, use that as your guide. Right? Because I'm not here every day. And this is the right way to build your team. Theme team of some sort. Speed, otherwise. Height at safety, height at corner, height at linebacker. All going to be very, very important. Very, very important. Again, this goes based on whatever playbook you have. I do not care. I do not care. Okay. Let's just go through the catalog here quickly. Let's look at some cards that have been nice. Obviously, if you're playing some of the stuff, again, a lot of these upper rank cards here, I do not feel that you need. Baker Mayfield, if you can get him near a rental, that's not a bad option. I had Lattimore in the past. I sold him. Don't really need him. Did I notice him? No, not really. Again, when the market's inflated, and again, the market is a little bit inflated right now. It is. It is. Don't go spending it on the cards, right? Use those weekly spotlight tokens. Get some of that stuff. Accumulate as much free as you can for now. Okay? Because we just have so many positions which don't have fantastic cards. Game-changing cards. Right? If you want to spend the coins on some stuff, that's up to you. Completely up to you. But we can keep going down here. And again, a lot of the core elite cards are going to be generally pretty bad. Some of the where you may find some value in there are some of the 80s, just because those are coming down. People are pulling them a lot more. Chase Brown has been super, super good. The fact that he's the same price as other cards, kind of a crime. Kind of a crime, right? When it comes to preseason standouts, again, we only have so many promos up to this point in time. But I will say, Troy Anderson, yes. Ed Oliver, not that I've used him, but he's beat me down pretty well. Chop Robinson seems to be fine as well. You can go get Witherspoon here for free too. Okay? Again, you could upgrade him here with the tokens. If you really wanted to. Otherwise, what you should be doing, and have gone through, is gone through your team builder solos. You can get 2 free ones right now, these 82s. Lots of good cards out here. Again, the safeties probably stand out the best. Don't worry about playing cards out of position. That is totally fine to do. It's totally fine. Nick Cross is a very good card. It's a very good card. He only has 82 zone. Don't care. 6 foot, fast. He's there. He's there. So go through these. Ashton Davis. Go through these things. And even some of these linemen here. Now, again, I'm not saying pay for linemen, but they do have some pretty good ratings on them. They're just very solid cards across the board. If you're curious, you go find one. You can see they're not all made equal. Kool-Aid here. Again, 83 speed. Not really where you want to be. I want my corners around the 85 speed. Even 85 speed with the 20-20 team is fine. That's really the range that you're looking at here. You don't want to fall too far behind in there. For sure. For sure. And if you really have to, right? Like, look, 82 speed. You don't need that, right? But let's say you already have a safety that you really like. It's okay to put a Nick Cross or an Ashton Davis at corner. It's completely fine. It's fine. An 85 speed corner is going to cost you hundreds of thousands of coins. 300,000, 400,000 coins at minimum. or you can get an 85 speed safety, put him there for 90K. So just a few things in there. Again, keep stacking your coins. We haven't hit the bulk of everything. Now, a couple questions for you guys about, because you're maybe no money spent, less money spent. When we're going through weekly spotlights and earning all these tokens, that's fantastic. I haven't used any of mine yet. The main reason, these are all B&Ds. You can only do them once. But I'm curious of what happens when we get the overall change as well. Does it stay at 25 tokens for when this becomes 86? I don't know. So I'm really waiting to do that. I've earned 45 tokens currently. So I'm almost at 285s. I can get there. And again, when you guys are picking these spotlight cards and stuff, make sure you're not taking something like a quarterback, right? You want to use wrong screen. You want to use a position that you can have depth and value and you can have the card for a while. So running back, quarterback, generally not going to be the best move. Wide receivers, fine. In a pinch, linemen are okay. Corners, safety's good. The linebackers, again, they're just not there. They're just not making the linebackers good enough. I'd be passing on all those. Again, pass rushers, dime a dozen. You can play D tackles at end, ends at D tackle. I'm not worried about that. So I'm going to focus on those skill positions, corners, safeties, most of the times there, or theme team. So just some information here, boys. If you guys have any questions, please put them down in the comment section. If you guys see someone's comment and you know the answer to it, please go ahead and answer it as well. Thank you guys. Have a great day. I'm out. Peace.